Compassion forwarded. We have to have compassion and play it forward to help the generations behind us, or we'll surely die. My name is Mr. Chris. I live in East Baltimore. And I continue to urge everyone to use this Facebook and to use YouTube to help educate one another. Educate one another in the sense that their minds become free and not enslaved. And we all can do it. I'll give you a good example. About 30 years ago, I worked at Baltimore Gas and Electric. And you know those street lights all through the cities and the counties and through the state and other states? I worked in a department when those lights would go out, we repaired them. And because of my electronics background, I found out that there was a little small device in there, a component called an inductor. And this ductor was no more than a little piece of wire that was wound like a thread on a spool, wound around it. And when this would burn out, the lights would go out. It was on a little small circuit board. And I looked around, and I found a company in California that sold them. And they sold you a bag of them. It was like 500 or 800 of them for like $5 or $6. And the price we was paying for those boards, those circuit boards, was $100. And I found a way to repair those boards for about 3 or 4 cents. So I gave this information and showed them how to do it. And they would give you like 10% of what you would save the company. Well, if you look around and see the millions and millions of lights, and then they charge you $100, and you find a way to do it for 3 to 4 cents, I think they gave me a check for about $150. It could have very probably easily been for $1.5 million. But the point is that if you look at it as compassion, what it did, it saved people money on their electric bill because they didn't have to charge you for it anymore. Or at least they were supposed to do that. So that's what I mean by having compassion and forwardness to show other people, show what we do in our lives to help other people and people that you may not even know. I want to urge each one of my neighbors and friends and people that I don't know to forward this message. But you can forward your own message and help one another. They need to see this because when I turn on YouTube and Facebook and TV, all I see is Donald Trump. Man, we got to show the world and show our kids and show the youth that we truly love them. Yeah, you can give us food, But we need to be free. So I'm asking each person to help just one person in their community. Now I'm gonna get some supplies, like school supplies, for a family, and they're gonna have a Bible in it. They'll have a crossword puzzle in it, and all other things like composition books and loose leaf paper and pencil sharpener, ink pens, pencils. And I'm working on trying to find where I can get some disinfectant, microban. Works for 24 hours. As a senior and sick in the home, can't get out to buy it. And then every time they call the stores up, they say, well, uh, we out of it right now. But you had to come to the store. And I say, miss, but I'm disabled and I can't come in. But then if you send somebody else to the store, you put them at risk of catching this virus that our president says they ain't doing nothing, but really no, it's killing us, killing our kids. So I'm urging you, share a link, compassion forwarded. Love the Lord and do the work to help our kids, children, and seniors. Pass the knowledge on. The Lord has gave us a tool using the internet. Let's use it to help one another, to show the true love and true caring. Because there was a time we wasn't allowed to read. We wasn't allowed to teach one another. But we can do it now. You know, in our schools, many of our kids couldn't even carry textbooks home. But now they use this platform of using the internet and YouTube and Facebook and TikTok and all this other stuff. But we need to use it to save people's lives and free their minds. Compassion forwarded. Love you. Mr. Chris from East Baltimore. Don't be a victim and die because you have a lot to offer. God bless you, and I love you.